You're looking at a new Matoran, potentially. Oh, no. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. First of all, thank you very much for the live stream being such a success last night. It was fantastic. And now, look at this Matoran. He is in alpha version, meaning he's not really done yet. He's just kind of a prototype. But it's, a potential thing. I just saw, a Hero Factory foot, and I'm like, what could I build with a Hero Factory foot? And I sat there and tried to make Matoran, and then I'm like, that's not going to work. And so then I got a different foot. And then I made this. Yes. It's alright, I guess. It's pretty cool. It's pretty nice. He's pretty nice and squaggly. Squaggly? I don't know what the name is for whatever I'm trying to describe. But yeah! There you go. Me in progress. If you want to know how to build him, it's pretty simple. Get a foot, get, one of these types of heads, get all these legs, and on the back, it just looks like with these pieces. And, yep, that's all there is to it. And so, alright, so now then, for challenges. I think the coffee's done. And I love it when the coffee's done. And all I have are rotten bananas, and I was told to put my banana in my coffee, and this is gonna be disgusting, like morbidly disgusting. Look at this bit. Alright then. So, Mother, the internet loves me, and that is sarcastic. This is a terrible idea. Alright then. So, I do not have chocolate fudge, however I have chocolate syrup, which will do just fine, I suppose. So, yes, just look at that, yes, yes, yep, okay. Yep, yep, no, okay, so, yes, and then taking the coffee, and then blah, okay, so, and then, yes, okay, so, yep. My mother is disgusted by this idea. Alright then, so, as you can see here, a steaming hot cup of coffee banana. I'll drink this when it's colder. In the meantime, let's talk about things. First of all, here's my new setup. On this side of things, so I'll put that right there and hope it doesn't spill everywhere, and I need to move that camera case. These are all the props that I use on a regular basis. These are stuff that I need to organize into these bins. Here is the actual table, and under the table is more bins, full of mystery and wonders and dreams. I went and just got the iOS 7 update, so the camera should be a little bit more stable. I certainly hope it is. And, now to drink this. And then after we drink this, we're going to talk about the game, because somebody made a challenge to talk about the game. And so post in the comments below what kind of things you want to see in tomorrow's vlog. Yeah. So here we go. That's not half bad. What? What? If somebody makes a video of them drinking banana coffee, I want to see it, and let me know what you think. Because I actually like this, and I don't know why. So, yeah, but considering the fact that that's probably insanitary, or unsanitary, I'm going to take the banana part and put it in the trash now, because I don't want diseases, and I'm hearing a farting mammal? Okay, so anyways, the game! People want to know about the game. I will talk about the game in just a moment as I actually put the correct condiments inside of my coffee. For the love of everything, rather than, random putrid combinations. But oh, right, I totally forgot. I'm making mac and cheese, and I have boiling water. Awkward. The more you know, the more you sandwich. What? I don't even know. Alrighty, so, you want to know about the game. The game is as follows. Awkward, I forgot the milk. The milk is a very important substance. Milk is what brings people together. Unless you're lactose intolerant, in which case it's what brings people together, because, you become great friends with them, because you have to use their bathroom in a very accentuated manner. So yeah, that kind of thing. So anyway, so you want to know about the game. That's very interesting. I can't help but notice that I'm not finished with my coffee, and therefore I'm not going to talk about the game. That's a lie. Okay, so I talked about this on the live stream last night. However, considering most people won't watch the live stream because it's 2 hours long or so, I will say it again. So there are 3 tiers to the game. So tiers meaning amounts of complexity. There is one, just a 1 player versus 1 player, or 1 player versus an NPC. And when I say NPC, I actually mean you can create NPCs in a card game. This isn't like some sort of virtual game that you can download off the internet. This is a card game that you could actually play by yourself in all technicality. So, much better, except for now it's cold and it still tastes like banana. Well, I made it. I'm gonna drink it now. Okay, then, except for I'm going to put that into the microwave because it was cold, but it really does taste like banana. That's really interesting. So, anyways, the game goes as follows. Ready, set, alright. So, I'm just gonna explain it this way. It's the most simple fashion. Alright, so, you would have, okay, in tier 1, meaning the simplest complexity, you have a dice. You roll the dice. Whatever number that number is, I'm pointing at it, right? I don't know. Let's try that again. So you roll the dice. Whatever number that I can't do this to save my... Whatever number that the number is how many moves that you are allowed to do. Now, you will have 10 cards, some of which you have created for your character, and some of which you pull out of a random deck. And, whatever amount of moves you can do is the amount of attack moves that you can do, or situational moves that you can do. For instance, if you move a 3, and you want to pick up 3 cards, they'd have to be 3 item cards rather than 3 move cards, unless of course you have less than 10 cards for moves. Then you'd pick up cards. But like 3 is the number. Like for instance, if you roll a 3, 3 is the number of things that you can do in the situation. As in, you can do 3 attacks. You can do anything from attacking or playing cards to getting cards, or I think that's it. And then once you have a card and you put it on the table, the card will have a specific amount of dice that you can roll for what that card does. For instance, if it's a 2 dice attack, then you would have a 2 dice attack and you would roll it. Yes. And then this is a 7, so you would have an attack of 7 plus whatever extra stats you have on your character or on the card. Yes.
Are you watching your noodles?
Yes, I'm watching my noodles. So, and then so then the opponent would be able to use a defense card in a defense to attempt to not die, so he would have a defense card. But then you only have so many defense cards, so if you have more attack cards than the other player, then that is a boost. But if you have more defense cards, then it means you have less attack. So you know how it is. So it's like you have to sit there and but half of the cards are actually randomly generated, so you don't actually know which cards they're going to be. So that's kind of how the game works. And then you could do it with multiple people at the same time, or you could do it where you're just doing it with yourself against some random enemy that a card will be created for, or a character card, whatever. So anyways, and then tier number 2, the second amount of complexity, you use a chessboard. And then this is what you would do to create the scenario on the chessboard. You would roll the dice, and then the dice would be 2. You would count 2 spaces from left to right on the board, and then you would roll a number again, and then whatever number that is, if it's above 3, like if it's 4, 5, 6, you just divide it by 2. So you have up to 3 obstacles within this line that you just created. So you got that. Yeah, and then you create this whole entire board, and then it's the exact same thing as the card game where you roll the dice to see how much you can do, except for this time you also have to put movement into perception, because you would also have to, rather than just attack all the time or defend all the time or move all the time, you'd also have to go and actually get the items rather than actually just pulling out a card because you have the move. You'd actually have to go to wherever the item cache is, because there'll be a spot on the map or multiple spots on the map. Wherever is rolled a 1 for what obstacles are there, that is where something is. And then, a barrier would have like a 2 loot card thing. Anyways, stuff like that. And then it just pretty much adds movement into the game. And then
your multiple characters would be able to move multiple times. And then there would be the third tier, which is the most complex, which would be you do the chessboard version however many times for whatever island you want to be on. If you're on Motunui, then you have 6 different games to 6 different chessboard version of the games in order to see who owns what on Motunui, and then you'd battle the different groups or the different Nuis against each other, and each one would have perks against each other, like fire would be good against water. Actually, it would be the other way around, but you get my point. And so that is how the game works. Thank you very much for watching this vlog. Post in the comments below what would you like to see in the next vlog. As of now, I bow to you and end the transmission now. Okay, bye!